Happy evening and happy morning, friends and masters. Yes, Geetanjali ma'am. Are we sharing the video or is it fine? You want to share it later?
I'm sharing, ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay. Yes.
येतोय का आवाज? हो. आवाज येतोय?
Geetanjali ma'am, no problem. Please stop the sharing. We can't hear.
Okay, just a minute.
No problem. Yes, thank you, Geetanjali ma'am. We can share the video before the meditation.
Okay.
Okay. So you can make me and Nidhi ma'am co-host.
Yeah.
But let's, friends and masters, let's get into our today's session. So, a very warm welcome to each one of you for today's presence program. So, today we are just going to talk. We have some guest
Hello.
leaders speaking, and we'll have our guest leaders sharing after the meditation, and highly recommend to hear these guest speakers, guest leaders sharing, because everything comes from their experience, right? What transformation journey they have faced or they are facing, they just talk about that, and it's easy to relate in our day-to-day life when they talk about it, how we can relate, what takeaways we can take from it, what learning we can have from it. So highly recommend you all to stay back after the meditation and listen to our guest leaders. So let's start our today's session. So, what is mental health, right? It's a buzzword now. Mental health, mental health. Everyone is talking about this. What is the literal meaning of first mental health when you say this word or when you hear this word, right? So, what it means is when we say someone is mentally healthy, right? Now, more than, of course, the physical health, health itself is a physical and mental health together. Right from children, we emphasize on this concept, right? So, what do we really mean is mental health is not just about, we talk about, okay, I'm not depressed or anxious. It's something, a state of inner harmony, right? Where thoughts, emotions, our action, the behavior, the feelings, everything is in alignment, it flows in balance. So we can clearly say that um, a person who is mentally healthy means he's thinking clearly, that clarity is there, he feels balanced, he or she, and he or she responds instead of reacting, right? Many of our participants, fellow meditators, they always say after some few days or few weeks or few months, few years of this practice, okay, being very regular and consistent in this practice, they say, now I am responding, I'm not reacting, right? They connect very deeply within their self, with life, and all with others also. So that is staying healthy mentally, right? And Dr. In Dan in UCLA, he defines mental health as an integration when all the parts of the brain and mind work together harmoniously, he says. Okay, so now we understood in the previous sessions that we spoke about this, that our brain constantly it processes 60,000, 50, 60,000, or to 50 to 70,000 range, okay, thoughts every day. So what do we see? Like the structure of the brain, it determines how we feel and act. We saw all this thing, right? The limbic brain, the prefrontal cortex, and then the reptilian brain. So in all this, we have something called an emotional center that is called the amygdala. Okay, it's like an alarm system. It creates the fear and stress response actually. When we get in touch with any kind of a situation, or we encounter any kind of a person or a situation or an object, right? This amygdala reacts. But what happens is, in previously, this was for the survival instance, like previously when our we used to, like a primitive person, when we used to go for hunting, this was highly used as a this fear center. But now what is happening, survival mode. But now what is happening is, even when we face any kind of a challenge or a situation, this same kind of a physical fear, we are encountering it as a mental fear. It's the amygdala rises, it just goes up, right? And also the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for our logical, wise, calm part that makes decision. So that has to be very healthy. But what happens, it weakens because of the way we are reacting, because of the way we are taking up stress, even not only the physical stress, even the mental stress, right? And the hippocampus, it regulates the emotions and stores memories. So what happens is, friends, when the stress or the fear, when it dominates, that amygdala, it becomes very overactive. The hippocampus, it shrinks, and this prefrontal cortex, it disconnects, the result of which it leads to all this anxiety, uh, reactions, not response, reactions, the negative, unnecessary thoughts, feelings, everything starts from there. So, through meditation, what happens is we bring this amygdala, this region, it shrinks. And the prefrontal cortex, it strengthens. This is what the studies say. For meditators, the amygdala, this emotional, the where the fear, the stress, everything that response, all that is building up, that part shrinks. It shrinks. That's what they say. It depends on the practice they have, how regular and consistent they are. That's what the studies show. And also the studies show that the prefrontal cortex, it is it is strengthened, so that logical, wise, calm part of the brain, which that makes the decision, that is strengthened. So obviously you will respond, not react, and you will find solution instead of going low in your energy level, right? So this is what the studies have shown. So thus, the first point, what meditation does, how it improves our mental health is, less fears. The fears come down and down and down due to the uh, scientific perspective, but also because of the clarity we gain through the meditation and through wisdom sessions, right? That's what we say, meditation and wisdom, gaining wisdom, it goes hand in hand. Nothing is more, nothing is less, it has to go hand in hand. So through these concepts, through this understanding, by gaining the information, then turning it into a knowledge, and then turning it into a wisdom, when we start implementing the knowledge, right? So then these fears, it reduces, because we understand that we are in a deeper level. We understand the truth is we are this energy beings. We are all in that energy field. We are all interconnected. And through that, we understand and we let go of many fears. It can be various fears, fear of death, fear of not doing much, fear of uh, we can give you being taking responsibility of each and everything, you feeling responsible for it, that is regret. Because of the fear, all these things develop, right? The low emotions which are unnecessary for us, that is regret, feeling guilty, blame game, right? So with this wisdom also, and through meditation, this wisdom becomes very, very clear. The clarity comes. So due to this, we the fears go down, down, and down. Okay, so that's why we say whatever the programs we do, and Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation highly makes sure it gives each and everyone the spiritual scientific wisdom. It's not only spiritual and not only scientific, both in combination. Spiritual scientific wisdom, right? Both together, it makes us believe or trust the process better, more, and there is a solid foundation base to it. And we would like to explore also more. So, first, how meditation improves mental well being or mental health is it lessens the fears one by one gradually. So, I have lost many of my fears. So, the first time, initially when I came into this path, and when many of them were asking me, what and all have you lost? Then I said, first thing is many of my inner enemies, what I've lost. And then one of them is the fears, various kinds of fears, right? When I used to hear the word death, or when I used to hear this news itself, that someone is not there anymore in the physical form, I never you I wouldn't sleep for 15 to 20 days just by the hearing this news. Fear. When I have to present something, I was not able to do. I used to, even though I have prepared well and all that, but when I used to go up on stage, something used to trigger and I used to go blank. Why? Fear, which again develops from your conditioning, from your the belief system what you have formed in the subconscious mind and all that. And through meditation, gradually, one by one, I was able to come out of it. The fear of death is completely, I could say, 100% gone. And also other fears, other things, whatever I'm working, the work is in progress. I wouldn't say everything, yeah, 100, 150, 200%, everything is gone and I'm completely like a yogini, right? It's a learning, lifelong learner I am, like you all, right? So we learn, we learn, we learn, we learn, and we evolve. Yes. And that is the greatest transformation you can experience. Of course, the meditational experience, everything, the mystical experience, what you get, or the intuitive messages, that's all one part. But I would definitely tell you all that see the what all benefits, nothing is small or nothing is big. How you are dealing in your day to day life, what transformation you are experiencing. It can be as simple as the way you talk, the words you use now have changed. How many of you are experiencing that? In a day, maybe in 24 hours, maybe in around 15 hours, you would be thinking a lot. Now that has come down to 10 hours or 11 hours or just 1 hour minus 14 hours, 13 hours. That is also a transformation. You need to show gratitude to this small, small transformation too. Of course, when I say small, I don't mean everything is unique for you. So when you show that gratitude, then you will get that more, right? Because gratitude and giving is the greatest form of receivership. Yes. Instead of giving the power to the thought that I'm not experiencing this. I've not found solution for these challenges. I am the same person. I get depressed now and then. Instead of thinking all this, showing gratitude to those little things, what you are experiencing, then you're giving power to the positive and miraculous thought. Whereas, knowingly or unknowingly, we give power to the negative or the disastrous thoughts, which by wisdom, by now, even if we have just these 12 days of in this presence program, by now we realize that our thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. Then you should know that what you thoughts you should have and what you shouldn't have, right? So that was first point, less fears. Now the second one is less mental rumination, they say. What is this word rumination? What is rumination? Okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever replayed or thought about the same scene or thought in your mind again and again? It comes, of course, which is not needed, right? Even when you don't want to think about it, but that pattern is repeating. Have you felt like that? You can answer yes or no in the chat. Yes, I know. There is lot of yes I can see in the chat. Same with me. Even I have experienced that, right? Or sometimes even now. So that is rumination, okay? Which is not going to help you in any ways, but still you're not able to get rid of it. or get over it. Change that into an empowering thought. You're not able to do that. So, this is what, friends, rumination is repetitive, over focused thinking, also. That's what the meaning says, right? Where that loop is formed. Just think about the past mistakes, regrets, or the worries. So, it is very, very exhausting. Sometimes the thought is again and again coming repeatedly in your mind and never resolving. So, what happens? Oh, I should have done that better. So, I didn't do that. That's why the situation is like this for my family. Or I didn't take that opportunity. So, I lost it. I should have done my board exams well. I should have done this. I should have chosen this career, right? I should have I should have remained calm. I just went ahead and reacted. So that relationship is gone, right? But unknowingly, by repeating these thoughts, we are attracting the same kind of events or circumstances in our life. Maybe we were not, at least I was not aware about it before attending these sessions in the by Chandra sir, right? I was not aware. So just that repetition, that you'll understand better when we take the quantum Monday and Tuesday we'll be talking about that quantum physics principles and how we attract and all that. But I'm just saying that when we repeat that thoughts, when we repeat that patterns, instead of finding a solution, actually we are attracting the same kind of event, circumstances, same kind of relationships in our life. So, do we need that rumination, mental rumination? What we call absolutely no, we don't need that. Through meditation, and it's been scientifically proven that it reduces this activity, quietening the mental chatter, they say, and bringing clarity. If you take the simple practice of Anapanasati meditation, the breath mindfulness meditation, we are actually practicing that. We are observing the thought and coming back and observing the breath. The thought comes, we are just coming back. We are not making any judgment or conclusion or focusing on the thought or either on the breath. We are just observing, observing, observing. So, what we are practicing with our closed eyes, we will start implementing very, very naturally with open eyes too. So, when that happens, that's when the transformation starts. So, that's why this practice, yet simple, it's very simple, but yet very, very profound. I've gone through many other techniques from childhood. I've been into. I've learned quite a lot of other techniques too. But this is one technique, Anapanasati, breath mindfulness meditation, where actually I was able to meditate. I understood the true meaning and I was able to experience the transformation. These are all the first steps, whatever we are talking today. Less, getting down our fears, getting down this mental rumination which forms. These are all the the beginning steps actually. Then also scientifically, it's been proven that the left and the right brain hemisphere, they are both balanced. It works, because very naturally, I mean, if you're not a meditator, the scientifically it's been seen that the left brain dominates and the right brain is underactive actually. But then uh, there was one study which said that for this long-term meditators, they experience more balanced activity between both the hemispheres and greater of left side activation, which is linked to the positive emotions and well-being rather than overthinking or analyzing or worrying. So that's why we say that it lessens the mental rumination too, and also the other kind of the other activities also. So the integration meditation integrates both the hemisphere, the left and the right hemisphere, brain hemisphere. So that's why the logic, intuition, the head and heart coherence, the heart brain coherence, everything it comes, it all is initiated. It works beautifully for meditators. And then the third point, what they say, how it greatly improves our mental health or the mental well-being through meditation, is it increases the feel-good hormones. So you would have heard about these hormones, right? The serotonin, the mood balance, dopamine, the motivation hormone, and the endorphins, the pain relief. The pain reliever, that hormones, happiness, and all these hormones are produced in plenty through meditation. Meditation enhances these. That is what the studies, the researchers say. So, and of course, there are few other activities through which we produce these hormones more. But it has been proven, if you go and research about it, explore about this, it has been proven that meditation is the greatest tool compared to anything else, any other practices or any other activities through which these hormones are produced plenty here than any other activities. And also, repeated meditation strengthens the neural circuits. So, what happens? That is neuroplasticity, which we'll be discussing more in the upcoming sessions. So, every time we are coming back and observing our breath, we are literally reshaping our brain. Okay, because that's the neuroscience says, right? Neurons that fire together wire together. So that's why many of our participants have said that I used to get, that I was very short tempered, but now it's very calm and peaceful, because these new patterns, the new neural pathways, it becomes default over time. So you have some kind of a pathways which is because of your limiting beliefs, and these pathways are not needed. Through meditation, when you are forming that new neural pathways, this one goes away because we are not using it. We don't use it, we lose it. That's what neuroscience says. So these are some of the just few of the benefits what we discussed. How meditation improves our mental health. So let's go in. Let's get into our meditation session, and then we have our leaders sharing too. So highly recommend you all to sit and listen and grasp the wisdom what they share. Right? There might be not one or two, many takeaways, learning for all of us here. So before that, yes, Geetanjali ma'am. So if you're wearing specs or glasses, kindly remove them. Fingers clasped, hands on your lap. And let's start our meditation. Just thought will come. Just come back and observe your breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. And slowly you'll enter the emptiness state, the thoughtless. Whatever is happening, just be with it.
Dear friends, dear masters, with a great intention to connect with ourselves, I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life. With its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy. Can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention When you place your attention there, you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath at that point.
Vijay Kumar sir is from Bangalore.
Observe your natural in breath and the out breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind, observe the breath, and allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought, calming, relaxing. becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy, that blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. we are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our lives so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes.
Okay, friends. Thank you, Geetanjali ma'am. Hope you all had a wonderful meditation experience. Friends, please type in chat, how was your experience? Hope you're all back. Awesome, very nice. Shivaji, that's how it is. Floods of thoughts, oceans of thoughts, let it come. Okay, but just come back and observe your breath and be grateful for whatever experience you had. Yes, even though it is floods of thought, that is also an experience. Then slowly you'll see the change. You'll see the transformation happening. Okay, but trust me, even with that, floods of thoughts, all that coming also, few seconds at least, we would have gone into that state, emptiness state, which we are just not aware about it. Okay, and lot of things physiologically, psychologically, there's transformation happening because of that. Awesome, very nice to see others experience too. We will hear from our guest leaders, and before that, we'll just watch our leaders sharing video, and then we'll hear from our guest leaders. So just to summarize, meditation, how it contributes greatly to the mental health is: first, less fears; two, less mental rumination; and three, more feel-good hormones, the serotonin, oxytocin, the dopamine, endorphins. And you can explore more about these hormones and how meditation is related here. Okay, so let's, yes, watch the video first and then hear from our guest. Do you see that? Yes.
Calmness and joy. You feel like you're full inside. It's a little bit like money in the pocket. It's, you go, there you have some peace and joy to give to somebody. And usually, if the day has been challenging or turbulent, I very much look forward to an evening of sadhana or meditation.
I had an accident some time back, and I had a continuous pain in my, upper part of thigh. And I never went for an operation because I didn't want to go through an operation. It was for a couple of years. Now, when we were having this, one of the sessions where we were explained how you can actually start to make physical changes. And in that process, I was actually heal myself. It took me 3-4 sessions, and I can happily say that for now, almost a year, I don't have the pain, and I'm healthy. My pain has gone away, and I don't feel any physical challenge on what I was having for a couple of years.
My transformation was so obvious. Everybody noticed, my family, friends, and then I continued my journey with Buddha CEO since then. I have been meditating, and I join almost every single program that comes with Buddha CEO.
Without a warning, I just black out and have these vertigo episodes. All that is something that is way past in my future. I mean, in my past, sorry. So no more such blackouts, no more such headaches, no more such vertigo issues. So a lot of benefit from the physical aspect of it. The emotional aspect of it has been, again, tremendous when it comes to in the work environment also. Become more collaborative, understanding of different cultures.
We're doing meditation for self. When self is peaceful, self is loving self, everyone encompasses in that. So that helps, and it helps you to understand the viewpoint of a person who is bringing you an issue better. And take a very pragmatic decision.
Vijay Kumar sir is from Bangalore and works as a business and operations manager for private company in the city. He began his meditation journey in March 2025 through the gratitude program and has been consistently practicing meditation since then. Vijay sir has successfully completed the Buddha CEO Level 1 and Level 2 coach programs, attended AMR, which helped further deepening his understanding and commitment to meditation. His passion for meditation has grown immensely over time, and he is volunteering for the foundation as needed. We welcome you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Namita ma'am. Thank you. Thank you much for that introduction. Namaste, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Vijay Kumar from Bangalore, India, and I currently work as a business and operations manager in a private company. My professional world revolves around industry-related business services. For us, everything moves fast. Deadlines are really constant, and responsibilities never seem to end. For years, I lived what I thought I was a successful life, busy from morning to night, juggling a lot of targets, managing people, and trying up to cope up with these personal commitments. But somewhere, I often felt exhausted, anxious, and completely disconnected. I was achieving professionally, but uh, there was a quiet emptiness within. At a point, I realized that I was reacting more than responding. Worry more than living, of course, means I can just say living is only some percentage, that's only single digit. And thinking more than feeling, I kept wondering, is this how the life meant to be? That was a big question. I'm a very staunch follower of Sanatana Dharma, and I always believe that in this life journey, every challenge has a purpose. Still, whenever the difficulties arise, and I always questions like, why me? How can I handle the situation? And I definitely cannot do it. And these issues are continuous and always, both in personal and professional life. It always echo in my mind. Yes, I had tried meditation earlier with some few videos and few sessions, but it never lasted. I couldn't stay consistent. The discipline required for that particular sessions and all those things I felt very hard. And I didn't truly understand, what meditation really meant that time. And it felt more likely an activity, the way of living. Then one day, life sent me a really a push where my wife, who was non-believer of all these things, has joined Buddha CEO. Some of her friend has, suggested, and she joined Buddha CEO. And I could see that, visible changes in her where she has taken a 21 days program. And I can just see her, she became more calmer and peaceful and more grounded. And her whole energy felt in a different thing. At first, I was also skeptical. I thought maybe it was just a phase. But as days passed, her transformation has become very deeper and steadier. And she encouraged me to join. And honestly, I thought, okay, maybe though I have seen, my past experiences, I thought, okay, no, let me, maybe not. You just, and I'm happy once I thought, okay, let her continue. So again, I thought, okay, let me give one push because she was sincerely pushing me. Okay, why can't you join? Just have a one join and see that session and all those things. After seeing that sincerity, I saw her in her and convinced me to give another try. So looking back now on that decision to trust and take that first step changed my life for sure. This why when happened is like in the month of March 2025, I joined the 40-day gratitude program at Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. It began a simple routine, a daily meditation, reflection, and gratitude exercises. But very soon it started touching me deeply. Each session brought new awareness. I began to notice my thoughts slowing down. My mind, which was always in no, 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 can't do, can't go, can't approach, in that phase, and it started relaxing. My reactions became more softer. In fact, I started smiling more. Before, a small things was, used to irritate me more. And now it has been shifted. Now it is not much, it is much, and it didn't bother me as much. And I at work also, I noticed subtle but powerful changes. I could handle pressure better. I could handle meetings better. As a business manager, I'll be in a lot of negotiation, especially in commercial deals. And my focus improved. I became more patient with people, and communication started flowing smoother. Even in my family, I felt a deeper connection. As if a new harmony had entered my life, I felt like that. Mainly, this shift has come by listening to teachings of Brahmashi Patriji and the way Chandra sir explained the meditation completely. It changed my understanding. And I realized that, meditation is not about control or it's not about anything. It's about letting go. It's not about sitting still for us, or it's about quieting the mind and connecting with yourself. And yes, for all this, we have a beautiful scientific knowledge explained by Chandra sir in each and every day session. So I learned that meditation is not something difficult or mystical, it is a natural process. All it needs is a sincerity, not a struggle. Those 40 days of gratitude became a solid foundation for my inner journey. It was not just a program for me. I really think 2025 is a lucky year for me, and it is a new beginning for me. This made me to join coach program, and this program elaborated the science behind the spirituality. After that, I want to give what you call as a go deeper way, and this coach program has enabled me to go into deeper way, and it has given me a new perspective, a scientific understanding of meditation. I learned how our brain waves change during the meditation, how the body heals itself, how energy and consciousness influence our everyday lives. These sessions were simple, and it was very practical and powerful. Believe me, the program is beautifully combined science with spirituality. It felt like, I was finally setting this complete picture of how thoughts, energy, awareness all work together in tandem. After completing level 1, again I moved on to level 2, the advanced course program. And this level was even more enlightening. It gave me a deeper insights into human emotions, subconscious patterns, and transformative of power, as well as the stillness. Through the guided meditations and sharing sessions, I began to experience the subtle but profound changes in my energy for sure. I felt more grounded, more peaceful, and more aware of the purpose of my life. I completed both the levels. Now I am waiting for my results for the second level. But honestly, the results is already visible in me individually, not on paper, but in my heart and my work, and my relationships are really improved. And other biggest change what I seen when I attended an AMR. That is a lifetime experience for me. Whatever I had learned in coach programs, that is in L1 program, this and all I experienced in AMR in that 5 days. It's one of the most beautiful journey for me, where the complete program has been taken by Chandra sir, and that 5 days were magical. First time in my life, I was away from, I can say in professional life, I was away from work, phones, and responsibilities. So I could try look within. Each day took me deeper into that silence and awareness. And there were moments where I felt completely still and as if the world has paused. And I was one with everything around me, especially in one of the session where on fourth day, if I remember, I completely dissolved myself in some sort of a matter. It was like an eye form around 7 feet. I can able to see that my body has completely got transformed, and it was in a dissolved state. And it was almost like 4 hours of meditation in that particular day, what we have felt. That whole experience, AMR experience, I don't have much of words. It always falls short to describe that experience. It was something intellectual and it was something to felt. This particular experience you have to go and experience yourself instead of somebody telling you. This retreat made me realize that peace is not somewhere outside, really. It's within us and always waiting us to be discovered. So if anyone here has not attended this retreat, I strongly suggest you and I wholeheartedly recommend it. Please have a try, experience it. Whatever you are listening in this wisdom sessions from the Chandra sir and everything, you can literally experience it. It really an experience that transform you from the inside and out. Today, when I look back, I see how much I have changed in these few months. I became calmer, I became more focused and more balanced. And I know I will no longer get easily disturbed to try situations. Yesterday, in fact, I had been to one negotiation session for one of my MNC client, and the way I handled some more, and I handled the win-win situation. Of course, I don't have much of time to describe this because I'm sure there's another speaker to speak, but my decision making has improved, and I handle challenges with more clarity and less emotion. Believe me, folks, meditation has not only improved my mental state, but also my health, relationship, and overall energy. I can confidently say that it has made me a new person. As a certified coach, now I started sharing these learnings within others. For clients I met, I always take 5 minutes of time and I will tell them about meditation. The reason being, why I always have a thought in that I got this knowledge now, that is, after many decades. I don't want people to feel that, okay, I missed and nobody is there to tour. So that's what I always take that 5 minutes and tell them that meditation. First, I will ask them whether they are into meditation. If they say no and all those things, then I'll just give some 5 minutes to them and say, please go and try this. Many of my friends and colleagues, after observing change in me, have begun meditating. And seeing their positive shits brings me immense joy, really. Means most of my friends, they were suffering from some sinusitis, some gastric issues. Now they say after 20 minutes, 10 minutes or 20 minutes of meditation, they can see, sir, now I can able to breathe. My acidity problem was bit, it's coming down. This, I believe, is a true purpose to grow within ourselves, and it also, help others grow along with us. As I stand today, my heart is full of gratitude. I sincerely thank Brahmashi Patriji for sharing this global dhyana movement and showing us the meditation can be simple, practical, and for everyone. I believe every human being should do this, regardless of age, background, or beliefs. My heartfelt gratitude to Chandra sir, course, Vani madam, and all the mentors and volunteers at this Buddha CEO for Quantum Foundation team, the selfless dedication and consistent guidance, have made this journey truly inspiring. And yes, I am a volunteer, and through this path, I also realized the importance of Sajjana Sangatya, which is one of the most required thing in this day and age. So, beginning in the company of my noble souls, when we surround ourselves with positive, meditative people and getting their energy, automatically it uplifts anybody, and 100% our progress multiplies. So meditation is not just a spiritual practice, telling you guys, it's a lifeline. So it helps us to stay connected to our inner peace amidst of all this external chaos. So meditation teaches us life consciously and respond mindfully, and it also teaches love unconditionally. It brings clarity, courage, compassion. So every human being needs this today. Thank you very much, Chandra sir and Buddha CEO team, for this opportunity to give me this time to share. Thank you once again, sir.
Awesome. So there is no word from me to summarize what you said. You have got so many things to say. are a perfect representation of what meditation can bring, including spreading it to everyone. Thank you, Vijay Kumarji. That quality is a meditator's quality. Somebody who truly feels that emotion, who has that experience of a transformation. And that's what we see in Vijay Kumarji, true transformation. And so that comes out forcefully. It wants to share. It wants to go out. Whether we put him on here or outside, I've seen him, is always that way. Wherever is that natural quality, like a flower, fragrance is going out, is what we see with Kumarji. So thank you really, really much for being that truly. All right. Yes. So we will you be there and let's have listen to Kalyanji. Is it there, madam? Kalyan
Yes, sir,
Garu?
it's here.
Yes. And then if people have any question, they'll ask you, Vijayji. Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Kalyan Surapaneni sir was born and brought up in Andhra Pradesh. He currently resides in UK and works as an IT consultant. He was introduced to Buddha CEO by his sister Anupama, and his meditation journey began with the 40-day coherence program hosted by Rakesh Jalomani sir. In May 23, he then continued with another 40-day program and several other programs, including the Elevate Your Energy program by Chandra sir in August 2023, where he learned about manifestation and visualization. Welcome, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Namita ji, for introducing me. Can you all hear me? Cool. First of all, good morning and good evening to the people from the West. First of all, I'm thankful and grateful to Chandra sir and the Buddha CEO team. This whole 2 years, I'm in a different perspective and it has changed me a lot. So sincere gratitudes to the team, basically. I've attended a few programs, like Namita madam said, 40-day programs, 21-day programs. I also attended one with my children, so where I did a vision board with Pradeep sir, which was so what do you call, engaging with the kids, doing a vision board, and my kids did that with me as well. Fortunate about that as well. And what changed me was the Elevate Your Energy program in 2023, where sir, in a detailed way, explained all the manifestation techniques, visualization techniques, and then I was on a different level during that time, manifestation, and I used to visualize a lot what I want to do in the next year, 2 years. So that completely was a great experience after coming into meditation. So let me share some of the experiences in detail. Like I started believing that I could change anything in life with if I have the real intent after coming into meditation. Earlier, I used to have the attitude of, yeah, this is going to be like this, we can't change this. And now I sincerely put intent, effort, and then meditate a lot, visualize a lot, and have it the way I want to have it, basically. So I'll give you an example where my daughter manifested and got admission into one of the best secondary schools in 2023, where I live in Solihull. So just before a couple of weeks of the term start in September, she got admitted into that school. This process usually takes place 9 months or 10 months before, and that was as a family, that was a huge thing for us, and we were so grateful to meditation for this. And in the last couple of years, I have achieved a lot of goals financially and work related. So due to this manifestation and visualization techniques. So my perspective is so different now. So there is no, we can't do this attitude anymore for me. And also I used to have a lot of limiting belief that work from home is a, what do you call, you can do once in a while and stuff like that. And then this work from home part was center of my vision board. And in the next couple of years, I worked from anywhere in the world. Wherever I am, I used to work from there, and I used to do really, really well. So that was a huge change, because I was able to achieve lot of activities, work related, otherwise as well, because of this, because there is no location specific work or anything like that. So that was a huge change for me. And I've read this book about four agreements that changed me quite a bit, where there are no assumptions, or don't take anything personally. There are a couple of others which Chandra sir will teach. Be impeccable with your speech, and always do your best. But these first two assumptions are an integral part of my general daily life. So, and on the books, I've read quite a few books. I'm not a reader at all, so I rarely read books. And after getting into meditation, I've read quite a few books. Most of the books suggested by Buddha CEO team, whether it's The Secret, You Can Heal Yourself by Louis Hay, Placebo, Breaking the Habit, You're the Placebo, Breaking the Habit, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, a lot of books. Conversations with God was the book suggested in one of the sessions by Chandra sir, and that had a profound impact on my life, basically. Yes. So any other experiences, trying to recollect any other experiences. So I just wanted to tell you that I'm a lot more calmer at work and at home as well. So I observe the change in myself. I know this is still work in progress, and there is a lot to learn and great things to achieve through meditation, but I sincerely feel so grateful that I am on the right path. So I've also attended the AMR, or Advanced Meditation Retreat, in Pyramid Valley, Bangalore last December, along with my parents. So that was a great energy experience when I was in the King's Chamber. So a lot of energy there. Meditation is so easy in that pyramid, and I was able to connect very quickly to the quantum field. So it was so energizing, that experience. That whole 5 days, Chandra sir planned it in such a way that it's really good. And the atmosphere there, the environment there is really good. And Buddha CEO is also organizing an AMR in the UK end of November, that is now from November 28th for 5 days, which I am attending with my whole family, as my last experience was so unforgettable. I also encourage you all to join the AMR wherever possible. This time it's in the UK, Glastonbury, one of the heart chakras of the world. So I again want to thank Chandra sir and the whole team for giving me this meditation. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalyan Garu. it's not that easy when you've chosen a comfort and independent life, which is what a lot of people in the West are. To come into meditation practice to be still, where comfort is there, convenience is there, many ways. When challenges are there, then people come into and look for practices. But just to simply grow in life, coming into meditation is something few people do. Doesn't matter, eventually you are there. So thank you for sharing. And thank you for also just with a single call jumping into help organize this advanced meditation retreat. I'm sure through you, there'll be so much of scientific meditation will happen in the United Kingdom. These are beginnings of Buddha Siva's deeper work. We've done some sessions in the past. It's the time zone differences. And so then generally it's mostly United States and Middle Eastern countries and India and surrounding countries. European countries, we've been less and less convenient times, or whatever that may be. But then I think this is where, with this advanced meditation retreat, we will sure and bound to do a lot more work in that area, in that countries. And you will be a major source for it. You can see it. Thank you. Okay, friends, different perspectives. An IT consultant, work from home, senior roles, it is possible. It brings me of an experience that Dr. Joe Dispenza documents. And of course, many of our masters also have manifested the way they would like their daily job and things in a way that it supports them to do many activities. In a way, it supports them, not in a way that you escape from work, in a way that you do that and excel there, but at the same time, you're also able to do many things elsewhere that are of interest to you, right? And Karan Garu talking about that manifestation work. Buddha Sivo is most popularly known for its manifestation programs. So next week, then, is nicely setting us up for learning the concepts of manifestation in this presence. And then following up with this 15-hour 5-session that I program is talking about, which will cover how to get to do it through our app. And of course, AMR is there for each of us to go deep into ourselves. Advanced meditation retreat.
Yes, friends, that was wonderful, wonderful sharing from our guest leaders. And I'm very sure that you have many, many takeaways from them, right? From whatever they spoke. Yes, manifestation is a core concept, one of the core concepts what we take in our programs. And the next week will be on that manifestation. And to understand it more deeply, we take quantum physics with it, the manifestation science itself. Okay. So yes, I know in the question and answer box, there is a Dr. RR. I would like to hear your, if you can rename yourself and we would like to know your name, but about my journey. So definitely I'm going to share in this. I guess now you have already heard two business leaders sharing and host sharing. So we'll keep this for another day, right? So, but thank you so much for asking that. And any other questions? Anything you need, you can approach your facilitator first in the group, right? You can DM them, that directly message them, and you can let them know whatever, and they will respond to it. Yes. So, and Asha ma'am, what I would say is, please meditate. Meditate, and health challenges you're facing, meditate for more hours. Okay. So you can plan your day with the hours of meditation you'll do, and definitely you will see the change. Any other questions? Just one or two questions we'll take, and we'll wrap up the session for today. And then so tomorrow, Sunday, is a long meditation, right? Sundays are there for long hours of meditation, long minutes of meditation, not hours, right? So request you all to at least weekly, that once we should have those longer hours. We should be meditating for more minutes. So that's what I would say. So please join tomorrow's session. And as we discussed, the same concept, we discuss in much detail, and we go deeper in our coach programs. So there will be a batch starting in January, the Certified Scientific Meditation Coach Program, and you'll all receive a certificate also. I mean, you'll be a certified coach later. So anyway, we will be announcing all about our upcoming programs too. Yes, and we'll make announcements during the program, at the end, at the last day of the 40-day program, the presence program too. So you can explore other programs what we have. And advanced meditation retreat, I think both the leaders shared about it. It's a must for everyone. Even my experience have been great. My favorite is the advanced meditation retreat, where you just disconnect from everything, go there and just observe your true self, and the transformation happens. And and in that kind of an energy places, it's more deeper. It will just intensify your practice. Like we have our own plan, right? Staycation we plan, or daily day-to-day to-do list we have, and all that. You should have a plan in this journey too, in this path, your spiritual journey, your spiritual path too. You should have a plan. So that way, yes, and it is just for yourself, that for transformation on within yourself, and also the energy is going to spread across. Yes, friends. So we'll wrap up the session for today. Okay, Radhika. Yes, Radhika ji. Oh, which day I'll be there, and I insist that you join the session regularly. Yes. And then we will surely get in touch. Yes. Okay, friends. Heartfelt gratitude to you all for joining today's session. Thank you, Geetanjali ma'am. Thank you, Nidhi ji and Anjali too. So see you all in tomorrow's session. Yes. Thank you.